welcome. Today I want to share with you some ideas for progressions and different ways you can experiment with moving your body in a 4-point kneeling position, and this particularly has the postnatal woman in mind. So if you're starting to integrate a little bit of movement and exercise into your routine and you're wanting to experiment with some 4-point kneeling exercise, then this is where I would start. So start with what generally are some of the easier movements and then progress towards the more challenging ones. Of course, I won't be able to predict how far along in your journey you will need to be before you feel comfortable doing each of these progressions. So really it's about knowing your body, tuning in and going at your own pace. I will show you some with this band. This is a band that I got in a pack of 5 from Kmart for about $5. And again, I've got some just little 1 kilo weights that are also from Kmart that you might like to use in your routine as well. Not essential, but something that you can use if you like. Now, generally I teach to start in a neutral pelvic position and a neutral spine position, just because our muscles activate more easily in their neutral or mid-range position. So you might like to do a little bit of movement of the pelvis just to find somewhere in the middle, and a little bit of movement through the rib cage to find somewhere in the middle. But don't stress about that. You don't need to find an exact point or anything like that. So in this position you can practice engaging belly button towards the spine. You can start doing some pelvic floor exercises in this position as well, and this is also a nice position that you might like to practice some belly breathing and pelvic floor relaxation as well. If you are concerned about diastasis and any doming of the abdomen, you can put a little mirror underneath you so that you can see if there's any tenting or if you're able to maintain or create tension across the linea alba there. So in this 4-point kneeling position, what I want to start off with is just very simply bring one leg and then the other out into a straight position. I'm not going to do too many repetitions of each, and then from there might be a reaching forward and then lifting up. So you might begin just with reaching forward, progress to lifting, reaching one and then the other, opposite arm and leg. Progressing that to reaching higher. And then that's with arms straight out in front of you and legs straight out in front of you. You might like to progress to bring the arm and the leg on a little bit of an angle. And then you could add a weight. You may like to curl inward, reach out, curl, reach. You can, for more of a glutes activation, start to do, just bring the leg out to the side, keeping that 90-degree-ish bend in the knee. And I like to think of the focus not to be on as high as you can lift the leg, but really to use the glutes as the activator rather than twisting the body. And then you could do that one with a little band. just over one knee. And hooking. It's not as graceful as it could have been, that doesn't matter. Okay, and then straightening that leg out behind you. So just adding a little bit of resistance. And you can do that. Add the hand. And adding the weight if you like. And again, play with the angles. And there you go. That's a few ideas for you to start with. Progress to, play around with. You'll notice I don't give numbers, repetitions and that sort of thing. This is for you to integrate into your day-to-day, however feels good for you. Play around with the movements, listen to your body and use it as your guide as to how many repetitions, how often, all of that sort of thing. Any questions? I am here to help you.